Hi, it's Derrick Lundy with Watts Water Technologies. I'm the Commercial Products Manager. We're here to showcase the Powers IntelliStation Digital Thermostatic Mixing Valve. Purpose of this valve is to deliver tempered domestic hot water to the building. It's ASSE 1017 approved. Some of the features you're going to want to take a look at on this unit are the mixed outlet set point. You want to make sure you're maintaining the mixed outlet set point. Right now it's set for 120. And we're getting a reading of 120. This is in Fahrenheit. If you want it in Celsius, there is a way to convert it to Celsius if required. You have to go into the controller to do that. To get into the controller, there's a passcode on it. The passcode I can see is written on here. It's 1017. So you would go program, unlock, punch in 1017. Enter, accept, and now you're into the programming mode of the valve. You would hit setup, system. Now you're into a bunch of different variables that you can reprogram it, set it to what you need to set to. Looks like it's already set up. I'm not going to mess with it right now. But that's how you would do that. The lock code is 1017, as I said. This can be changed if you guys want to change it on site. That can be done as well. That's also in the settings as well. I'm just going to go ahead and lock it. Go back to the home screen. You can toggle through some of the features that you can get off of here. The mixed outlet set temperature, I said. You can find out what the hot supply temperature is. Right now, it's coming in at 137. The cold supply temperature is coming in at 108. That sounds cold. That sounds hot, I mean. It's not. It's because you're tied into a recirc line, so you're capturing some of this recirc temperature. Recirc turn temperature is 108. You get other different readings if you need them. I like to keep it set at the mixed outlet temperature, just so you know it's maintaining whatever your set point is. The accuracy of this valve is plus or minus 2 degrees. You will see it because there's temperature, redundant pressure and temperature sensors on the outlet. You will see it jump, maybe spike 3 or 4 degrees. Don't be alarmed by that. That's just because we're getting accurate instant readings here. So the valve will correct itself. You also got pressure and temperature sensors on the hot inlet, on the cold inlet, and on the return line. So this valve here is getting all these readings and adjusting the position of this actuator to maintain that outlet's accuracy of plus or minus 2 degrees. In case of a power failure, I'm not too sure if you have a backup system on here. If you don't, but if there is a power failure, this unit will go to full cold. So you'll still be able to get water through the building. We just don't want to send untempered water to the building, that's all. So we'll go to full cold, but there is a manual reset button. You disengage this and you can position the actuator to get a desired outlet temperature that you need. When the power comes back on, it'll take about a minute and a half to go through its startup procedure. Once that minute and a half is done, the valve will go back to whatever settings we had at right now. So you don't have to come back in, reprogram it. It'll take care of itself. What else? From a maintenance standpoint, it's pretty much maintenance free. You'll come in, you'll take a look at the valve. Is it maintaining my set point? Yes, it is. Maybe it's off by a degree or two. Don't worry, don't be alarmed by that. As a manufacturer, we're allowed a plus or minus 7 degree, but we get plus or minus 2 degrees on this. So don't worry about that. The standard says we're allowed a bigger difference. But from a maintenance standpoint, there's not really much involved with these like the traditional thermostatic mixing valves that have check stops and internal cartridges and all that. You have the controller, which is the main part of the unit. You have the temperature and pressure sensors all around, and you have the Siemens actuated valve that you could repair if it need be, but we sold these for 3 years now. I haven't sold a part for any of this stuff, so I'm pretty confident you're going to be pretty happy from that standpoint.